literally was you doing stuff. Or yes, the more you get famous, that's what I was saying. Hear me right? I thought that, but yeah, I even guys look very crazy. I didn't realize I saw you doing stuff. I just said, "Go follow that." And I literally at all hey when I the girl I haven't been on a long time. How do I have followers? I never that's somebody literally this month. Literally a one and it's today. Literally today. Oh, that's what I'm like, I don't even have but and really, really and this is gonna I'll follow bro and new follow them. I'll follow them. Oh, this is my backup, triple backup one. I'm getting sidetracked, sorry. But anyway, academic after this finally goes in. I mean, not yeah. We're gonna after that try to find something. I don't know. Ready? So my mic is on. Okay. My mic is my. By the way, my mic is. It sounds like I'm not being loud. My camera. See, like I'm right here, and you can hear me a little bit better. I don't know if you guys hear me a little bit better, but that's literally what's going on. That's why I have to get a mic. I have to talk to you guys in order for you guys to hear. Move like that. So today, today, just a delay on my phone, so it's like a big delay. That's it. Great banners. Gonna be like a thumbnail. Why is it not staying up? I'm saying that. Anyways, let's get it right. One.
Thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. You know how the other day King Combs dropped his diss track on 50 Cent, the Feds, and all the bloggers? And in the diss track, King Combs said,
I like when them Fetty boys ran in both our cribs. Too bad they ain't know we bought the one next door, cause that's the one they miss.
yo, is this kid right here missing a few ornaments off of the Christmas tree? Does he not know that the Feds are out here using people rap lyrics to convict ninjas and throw them in jail? And when you're accused of SA, that might not be the best time to be talking about the Feds missed one of your houses and you also got mad hoes. I mean, among other things, this right here is just dumb. But I blame the father. I blame P. Diddy for this. And I'm gonna tell you why. When King Combs brought this prepubescent diss track to him,
Don't bust no U-turns, cause we ain't forgetting shit. And to all y'all that switch, suck my dick! Yeah. Suck my dick.
P. Diddy sat there and was like,
I like this right here.
Listen, I can just see both of them in the studio right now. Ken Combs was like, yo, Dad, first I'm gonna hit him with this nursery rhyme, and then I'm gonna be like, suck my D. And P. Diddy was like, yeah. Oh
Wow.
my goodness, these two are both whack. And I truly believe that if Kim Porter was still alive, she would be very dismayed to see her son inserting himself into P. Diddy and 50's ongoing beef. I mean, she raised him better than that. Now, in response to Ken Combs' diss track, 50 jumped online and responded by saying, I feel so threatened by the things Christian is saying on his record. I'm afraid for my life. Please don't hurt me, guys. I never mentioned or posted anything about Puffy's kids because Keefy D said he killed Tupac. Yo, I'm very happy to see that 50 Cent didn't take King Combs' diss track too seriously. Because if 50 Cent wanted to, oh my goodness, he could kill King Combs when it comes to diss tracks. Didn't Diddy teach his sons that if you're gonna go toe to toe and blow for blow with somebody, you need to go up against somebody who's in your own weight class? But since we're talking about somebody who just might be outmatched, let's discuss Tyrone Blackburn. The other day, Little Rod and his attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, officially dropped Universal Music Group, Lucian Grange, and Motown from being defendants in their lawsuit against P. Diddy. According to the paperwork, the case against all three defendants has been dismissed without prejudice and cannot be refiled. When discussing why Little Rod will no longer be pursuing legal action against the Big Three, Tyrone Blackburn said, based on my examination of all the papers submitted in support of both motions to dismiss, which addressed the issues I have concluded that there's no legal.
I'm still here. Video's not playing. Gotta get some. Yeah, never
Basis for the claims and allegations that were made against the UMG defendants. As such, I've determined that the proper course of action is for all of the claims and all of the allegations to be withdrawn immediately. Yo, can somebody please tell Tyrone that you're supposed to figure that out before you bring the lawsuit? I mean, what is this dude over there doing? Listen, I said it before and I'll say it again. Little Rod is gonna lose this lawsuit based on all of the mistakes that Tyrone Blackburn is making. And if the feds are able to build a case against P. Diddy, they're gonna build that case based on Cassie's lawsuit and not Little Rod's. Listen, let me know what you think. Do you think that Little Rod even still has a case now that they've dropped almost every other defendant except P. Diddy? Let me know in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, check this out. The
know. Comments and subscribe to my channel. Not hurt. I'm just gonna.
other day, a young girl approached Glorilla and she was like, listen, you can help me pay for my college tuition? And Glorilla was like, how much you need? And the young girl was like, I need like $30,000. And Glorilla was like, hold up a minute, let me hear your story. Check this out.
Can you help me pay for my college tuition? I know.
Nowadays, you gotta verify. Nowadays, you really gotta verify Yeah, sidetrack. But yeah, nowadays you really gotta verify like belief or not because different acts, different acts. Oh, verify the story. Like she didn't say smart. I'm not saying she's not saying she's not, but I'm saying like if people would have been like, oh, at that, and she would have been like, oh, um, I need break. Okay, yeah, like I did. That's why. Give it a wrong. Yeah, literally. Anyways, but anyways, like say for instance, I was famous out there, and I would tell the person straight up too, verify your story. All that differences, differences. That girl, oh, I'm like, come with me. I would say come with me. Then I'm a like, okay, talk to her. How did you get here? What's the deal? And then once the my security, but I'm gonna be story while walking, but I'm not really gonna walk where I'm gonna finesse person once and then once I verify the story, cool. But me personally, I would in college where you have good grades, you're actually in college. But honestly, I would
No, I know.
I'm in college too, trying to pursue.
Check this out.
Can you help me pay for my college tuition? I know, I know. I know. 30K.
No,
30K?
I
Yeah.
just literally woke up, was in. Anyways,
Where you go to school?
Kennesaw State.
Where you go to school? Kennesaw?
State University.
Okay, what's your name?
Vivica Whitehead.
Okay, I gotta see what's up with you. Like,
Okay. Like,
give me a reason to pay 30,000 for your
I mean, okay, so let me tell you my plans. So, I'm nervous. Okay, so my major is criminal justice.
I wouldn't have done that. I would actually my major in. So, what's the end goal of your? You get what I'm saying? Like I would ask her what do you gonna get out of it? Like, what are you thinking out of the? You go on saying, what do you think you get out of it? If they say I don't know, then why did you pick the? I'm not gonna say why you pick that. Yeah, if they say, oh, I don't know, we still. If they say, yeah, we're okay, and I'll give my contact. Okay, in 3 months, let me know. All right, let me know if you that might the like I'm gonna have my big. I'm just I will give them months to figure out what they're really gonna do. Oh, get the money and then not really pursue. Not really, honestly, I would like after that if they I know what or I know what I'm gonna be or I move be if they move. I'll be like, all right, I'm months. We'll and then for what you are doing, but for if I don't want to like I'm not saying you are, but I mean I see they and they switch to be now I like something that like I did that once. I don't and then I was done that and then I did it. I love it. I love that I did it. But sometimes it is and then their friends that degree fun and they pick that degree and ask college or whatever and they switch and they go for that degree. Their friends they find it fun. Whatever the case may be. That's mindset I have there. Not everybody's the
Like 4 years, and then I plan to go into the military afterwards. Because if you go to the military afterwards, you get higher rank, and you get paid more. And then I want to go back for my master's and then be a lawyer.
Okay. So you want me to pay the full 30K?
You don't have to pay the full 30. I'm not asking for that. I'm saying to help. But if you want
You want to. I like your hustle and that you was here to courage act. So
I'm trying to start YouTube.
I give you a donation.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, yeah, give her information. I'm gonna send you 5,000.
Listen, let me tell you how I know that young girl is gonna make something of herself. Because she knows how to ask for what she wants. And I gotta tell you, even though I'm not a fan of Glorilla's music, that gesture that she just made right there by saying that she's gonna give that young girl $5,000 towards her college tuition really makes me respect her a whole lot more. I appreciate that, and that's a really good look. Now, after some people saw that video, they jumped in the comments section and they were like, how come Glorilla ain't give it a whole 30? Listen, Glorilla's not Beyonce. She can't just be handing out $30,000 to everybody who asks like that. I mean, just be happy with the 5. I'm pretty sure that young girl is happy being promised the 5. And as for like the people in the comment section, why can't you ever just say, wow, that's really nice. Glorilla did a really nice thing and leave it at that? Why do you always have to find a negative bent to it? But as it turns out, I too may have to take back some of that respect that I was giving Glorilla. Because the other day, the young girl jumped back online and said she never received the money. In response to the girl's internet update, a source close to the situation said, Glorilla's team has been working to verify Miss Whitehead's school account in order to apply the payment. Glorilla has a heart of gold, but she never missed steps. Well, after the source said that, a whole bunch of people jumped in the comment section on both sides of the fence. And one person said, my thing is she said she was going to look into it in a video. Like, why are you rushing her? Better than me, because you'll get nothing after making a big deal. And then somebody else was like, Glorilla's had so many incidents with people saying she stiffed them out of money. Just Google it. And then somebody else was like, I wouldn't give her anything, trying to have a viral moment. Listen, let me know two things. One, do you think that this young girl is wrong for jumping on the internet and telling?
Okay, this lady, that's a great kid. I was trying to do this. Watch all this. I heard about it. I was trying to get in, and then she's talking about a lot of things. That's not even about it. I'm trying to watch that. Hold on, y'all. About it's dope that I would I would watch the whole like ever. I'm getting in it. Like like if I came for something that prospered, the life of all time. AC, the biggest cock sucker. Hold on, let me fix the light. Okay. But yeah, he's. I saw a video of him cock sucking. What? That's what he's doing. Like, bro, bro. And then the other dude shut him up. Like, literally went to cover. And I was like, and then he didn't say nothing. He was just like, Like that's how you know he was a great dick rider. Great motherfucker. If I could find that video, I would read it right away. Cause dick rider. Where is it? Oh, there is it. Oh, it's okay.
That's exactly what he did on the Hart Part 6. He rapped about this nigga is taking his fake information.
All in. Let's rewind that. Right? They're reacting to. Why are these guys going? If this is a full stream I put on my YouTube channel, I'm sorry that I was gonna react. That lady was. I'm not gonna lie.
That's exactly what he did on the Hart Part 6. He rapped about this nigga is taking his fake information. I told y'all this on Family Matters when I said, you digging for dirt, you should be digging for proof. I got pictures of the fucking little girl, all in the fucking video plastered on the wall. I'm fucking playing with this dumb nigga.
What is up, YouTube? We back in the building, man. It's your boy Goods. Big Zo TV, you already know what the deal is, man. If you have not subscribed, make sure you get down there, hit that subscribe button.
I am gonna subscribe. I was that ain't even because of this. I will subscribe. I'll subscribe. And y'all should subscribe to me. Alright? Oh, whatever. But subscribe to me though.
And help your boy out if you feel in the channel. We on the road to 2K. We getting close. So don't stop now, man. If y'all want to support the kid, hit that like button, hit that
Any station, bro. I said
subscribe, get down in the comment section and engage. I already know what the deal is, but let's get straight into it, man. We got another situation here, man, when it comes to this Kendrick and Drake thing, man. And this is the guy Mal. So if you don't know, Mal is the guy from Rory and Mal. You know, he used to be with Joe Budden, so they falling out. But what we did see in this whole Drake and Kendrick situation, there's a lot of people out there really caping for Drake, you know? And there's a difference between having like your opinion and, you know, going off of the facts and what you've been seeing and caping for Drake. And listen, I thought DJ Academics was the biggest like Drake caper out there, but Ma over here like really competing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. So Ma really came on this podcast, which, well, it's their podcast, I think, or whatever. Yeah, Rory and Ma. So on his podcast, he really, to me, went a little extra on his opinion.
But you, Mr. Lamar, you hit your girl because she's bigger than you. You put your hands on your girls. You've been engaged for years. You're not married yet. You living in New York. She's not. Let's talk real shit. All this 11-year-old daughter shit y'all talking about. And because he released it right after the Family Matters. It's a better get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Really legitimately seemed like he was hurt by Drake losing this battle.
Not like us being number one, though.
that's what I'm saying, bro. When I watch the video, I'm like, this dude is hurt. Everybody's saying that. He is hurt. Like, hurt than like Hart Part 6 was the fastest diss track of all time. Everybody's saying that. And you are just so motherfucking hurt. You're so hurt on the fact that Drake lost the battle. And you're hurt. That's all I got.
Fuck numbers. Just it being number one and it playing
you during fuck numbers and then say being number one.
Let me land it.
Bro, my man don't even want to let him like get anything off positive that has anything to do with Kendrick. He like don't say nothing positive about Kendrick. Let's get to it. Jeez, bro. Y'all listen, man. I don't understand the Drake caping, but we gonna get down to the bottom of it. And I'm gonna explain it to y'all.
Playing at NBA games, it playing at tennis matches, it playing on the news is hurting Drake's brand. So I'm not saying numbers wise matter or a number one matters. I'm saying what that number one has represented and where it's spread. Is that affecting his brand that a pedo anthem?
Yo, my man said a pedo anthem. God damn. Yo, shit looking scary out here, dog. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Shit looks scary out here. My dog said a pedo anthem. Scary.
I don't think it's hurting Drake's brand.
Dog, you can literally see the hurt in this man's face. It's like, bro, what is Drake giving y'all, bro? Like, what are y'all getting? Like, and you know what the sad part is? I don't think Drake giving them nothing. It's almost like, you know what? Let's continue on, cause we ain't heard him say enough.
I think that it may feel like that and it may look like that.
Cameron went out.
I think ultimately, only because if Drake is found and proven not to be a pedo, which I know he wants the public sees that. I mean, is this?
Nigga, this is what I be like. This is what I don't be understanding.
So many evidence are out there that shows Drake is a pedo. It shows evidence out there that shows, oh, this dude. Drake, like, literally is everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, this reports saying that him, Kendrick and Rihanna are making an album together again. Some of the music is literally going about to be exposed. Drake, because I heard that. Of course, everybody knows Drake is obsessed with Rihanna, but I didn't know they stopped being friends. I didn't know about that. So apparently, he stopped being friends with him. He's like just trying to be with her, trying to legit be with her, everything. And not even. She has two beautiful kids. A$AP Rocky, which but I'm happy for. I'm happy for them. But Drake is not getting into the fact that Anna is not. Well, I don't know. Yeah, man. This is the microphone. And
He's not. Like, dog, do you even know him like that, bro? That's the part that doesn't make sense to me. How do you know he's not? Like, we're on here saying that the things that he's been saying, the actions that he's done don't make sense. They look spooky. So one can make the assumption that, you know, it don't look right. But you on here literally saying, I know he's... How, bro? How do you know? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, how do you know he's not? It's crazy.
How? How do you know? Are you associated with Drake? Are you around Drake? Are you in Drake's team? Like, how do you know that the fact that he's not one? How do you know that? Are you around him? He was from when he was in Degrassi. He was in a wheelchair. That show, like, were you there from the there? That's
Not worse things you a person.
whatever, bro. That's not the worst thing to. Worst thing to call someone is that. Second, Drake literally said all you said in the fucking hard part. Rather than stuff out saying Brown out, you said I'm doing. If this dude right, we're looking and I'm looking at.
Agreed.
Yes, I'm talking about when it's not who they are.
It's up.
But how, bro? How do you know, bro? Bro. Listen, I agree. That's.
I agree too. Look, you don't get me wrong. I agree about like.
It's a very hard jacket to throw on somebody. But for you to sit here and cape and say you know that he's not, bro, how do you know? You don't. You feel like he's not because you don't want him to be. You can't take that. Man.
Up there. This is one of the worst things you could say about
No, to me, this is the worst.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other thing you can label a person ever. Like snitching and all that shit, I get that shit with street shit. I understand that part.
Rapist might be worse.
I mean, being a
this is along
pedophile,
the same line.
you are raping.
This is the same thing. Just and they're not. That's not who they are. It's some of the worst shit you could ever do.
But let's
whether we want to say it's entertainment or not. There's certain shit you just don't even in entertainment, even behind the guise of entertainment and comedy and things like that. There's certain shit you just don't ever play with. And to me, that's at the top of the list.
So the problem is we're just gonna ignore all the signs, right? So we're gonna ignore all the teens that Drake has been in contact with, all the teens that he's been contacting over the phone, all the situations where he's been uncomfortably close with minors, right? We're just gonna ignore that. And that's the problem here. Like for you to sit here and say he's not this, he's not that, and that's the worst thing you can put on somebody, you acting like these things came out of nowhere. They didn't come out of nowhere. But I digress. This is part of the campaign of all of these certain people that are trying to protect Drake and trying to be on his side. And I feel like it's because they feel like they can benefit from this in the future. But we'll get to that.
I mean, let's go with history, though, with the court of public opinion. Is the damage already done? Let's say Drake comes out, and of course, I hope that on a moral level and outside of a rap beef, that he can prove to the world that, I don't touch kids. This was fucking crazy. Is the damage done?
But he tried to do that, and y'all said, he's explaining
the public doesn't care. You'll see rapists go to jail covered for a year, the whole trial. They'll sit for 20 years, find out they're innocent. They'll come out of jail. Won't cover it all. Mm-hmm. They'll be a rapist for the rest of their life. Mm-hmm. Is the damage done already, even if he proves otherwise?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because I don't think that nobody truly believes that.
Yo, who is this nigga? What do you mean nobody truly believes that, bro? So we just gonna ignore everything we've seen and go off of your word? Cause you know Drake? Cause you just be with Drake every time he texting these chicks. You be with him. You're the source. Cause you know more than everybody else. What is this?
I don't think nobody believes that.
I think there's plausible deniability. Like there's enough. Kendrick wouldn't have jumped out like that if there wasn't enough smut in like the public perception of him that it fit. So the fact that we're even speculating it is enough. Kendrick won, I think, in that regard. You know what I mean?
Who's speculating it? I don't.
Yo, he ain't like that one.
Yo, I don't think nobody's speculating that.
I mean, I think whatever side you're on, you've made up your mind.
I don't think nobody's speculating that.
I would try to clean this shit up if I'm not a pedophile. All the girls that were in those videos that were all over the timeline that everyone was accusing Drake of either grooming or being a pedo towards, all conveniently came out on the same day and said, hey, that's not how it went. Even the girl that made the Money in the Grave beat was like, you guys misunderstood me. I don't understand how you guys didn't understand me, when she flat out said we were in high school when it happened.
Yeah, but let's not forget the part where Drake is just a fan of high school girls basketball.
Okay, so the Drake thing. Mm-hmm. You met him, when did you first meet him?
I played basketball, right? So he really was a fan of supported one of my teammates at the time. And
this is when you're in high school?
Yeah, in high school. So he was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball. I was her teammate, so he followed me because of her.
Like, we're not going to find that questionable at all in the midst of everything.
That's what. Biking. He is 37. About time. Probably was in his 30s. I feel like, oh, he's not gonna. I feel like he got daddy money, but he is. Probably wrong. Look, Drake may be losing the rap battle. Clearly, uh, uh, definitely. I swear, Beyonce is that as an album of the year. It should go to Nick. I swear to God, if it doesn't, bro, just anyways, just
Anything else? Him just being a nice guy, huh?
Cool. Everyone cleaned it up. And if I'm Drake, I'd do the same thing. I'm not accusing him of. I'd say.
So we keep trying to.
Right.
If you just say,
I have it.
Because somebody said it. Okay, like, this is the best try to carry. It's just not a real thing. And then when he did explain it in the Hart Part 6, y'all said, oh, why is he always explaining himself? I felt like if somebody said that about
Explain himself at all, bro. He did not. Thing he did not at all. Not even a little bit. All he said is, if I was one, I would have been arrested. It takes a long time. The justice system does not work like that. It does not work like that. Like literally, you can is what he doesn't get. Got R. Kelly. It took what? Time. And you got time. Is that
me, I'm that's not. I don't understand this bad. No, like that's insane to throw that on somebody's jacket. You
Most
think that if
difficult
Drake was having sex with Kendrick, would have been the one to put that out there like that?
No, I'm not.
We would have been knew that.
I'm just saying, like,
No, we wouldn't.
I just don't want to
that's
speak
totally
so
true.
definitively about things. Like, we don't know. None of us know. We don't know.
Thank you. We do not know that. Because literally, full of files, full of whatever, and hide.
Know what each other does behind closed. Like, we don't know.
In that sense, yes, you're right.
Stuff.
I don't
That's all
know.
I'm saying.
I've never seen this man lay down in his bed with whomever he lays down with. No, never seen that. I would be completely and totally fucking floored if that were true.
And
Just say. Gentlemen.
you don't know. So for you to definitively come on this podcast and sit here and say You can't sit here and say, no, he's not. If he is, it would hurt. Like, bro, you are clearly on one side to the point where you don't even want to believe anything else. You don't even want to hear anything else. You already have it set that Drake is not this guy that you think he is. Listen, your idols hurt you in this world, bro. Your idols can hurt you. And I feel like you're in denial at this point.
I would be like, this is fucking insane, and there's nothing I won't come on my platform and say about how I feel about that if it's found to be true. I don't fuck with shit like that. But because I feel so strongly that it's not true, it's crazy to me that somebody is throwing that out there on somebody's jacket. Like, that to me is something you don't play with.
So just to put this out there, I feel like one of the things that everybody's missing here is I don't think anybody's saying that Drake is doing anything sexual with these minors. That's not what I think people are getting at. I think people are getting at the fact that he is inappropriately having contact with them. And if it turns out that he is attracted to them, being young, just because he hasn't acted on it officially means nothing. We don't know if there's ever been a situation where he's talked to one inappropriately when they were underage and then acted on it when they were of age. People are gonna go back to that situation he had on stage. The issue here is that's not an isolated incident. So that's the issue we're having here. I feel like they're trying to keep it at the accusation of him actually doing things with these younger girls, which is not what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying that this is an inappropriate relationship.
Okay, well then what do you think about
This not him. To this dumb man. I wanted to get to this dude. That's the thing where his cuts his ass up. I want Hart.
about some of the videos? Even though, let's go with the 17-year-old that came on stage that said somebody else from OVO picked her out of the crowd. Mistake, or is that a red flag?
I'm gonna go on the side of a mistake than a red flag because of it was part of this. It was on stage at the show in that moment. So I can understand that. Now, if this was something where they're just at dinner chilling at a table and that happens, then it's like he got that. That's what you be doing at dinner, like. Mm-hmm. But on stage, that's part of the show. I kind of, again, I'm not saying it's right.
What?
So that's what I'm saying on the side of mistake. I'm not gonna say that's a red flag and this is what he doing. This is
And this was This dude is the biggest, like, big, big. Him. Um, I thought he was the biggest one. He likes Drake, always affiliated with Drake. I thought it was him, but this guy over here got to be on top. Oh, got to be academic, and he was like right after this. He's like right there, and he's like. The biggest talk is crazy.
This is his bag, but it was a little weird. He knows the age. Why are you doubling down on the freaky?
You know, I put you. I found that you got
back and be clean. No. Control. He could break away. Fortunately, it's just.
Okay, I don't know if it's. Damn. What's going on? Because no. Okay. Glitching badly, and I have. How to do it. Okay, now we back. The dude. Get back to it.
The only way it's worth.
But sorry. Think about that. guys watching this on, hopefully you are. If you guys are watching this, get this to 50 views. Let's see if we can get to 50. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna get. But anyway, let's get back. Follow me for more news.
The future is threatened by enemies often unpredictable.
And I want to play five. Online. I want that, but I do not know how to play. I search it up, can't find it. It's like no. There we go. I could skip. Don't skip the bit. I know. I want. Follow him. Damn. Follow him. 100 followers. I want you guys to literally in this stream here. Excuse me. 19 views. 9 views. I want. Start. How it says 7. I want this. Okay. That's all I guys. And we get back. No.
World, unfortunately, is just go make good music and
Big Rider.
hopefully people will forget, which is fucked up, but that's the world we live in.
I think Kendrick played it so well because it's the court of public opinion, which we've learned doesn't abide by the due process.
Nothing but Drake took a legal route.
No. So they're both, it's just kind of stuck in this space.
But Drake has to clean up and do control.
I didn't want to make this just a Drake. I think since that video has resurfaced,
what do we find more believable out of these two? And it's nasty that we.
That's
it's nasty.
I don't even want to have that combo, but I get your question.
It's out there. We just consumers of the music at this point. We just talking about what we heard. If say this was a guy named fucking Dante and a guy named fucking Aaron. They're saying Dante is a pedophile, right?
Oh,
he's a fucking rap superstar. They're like, oh, he's a pedophile, right? And then they're saying Aaron beat his fiance
Wait,
up.
why do we need to speculate?
I'm just
Can we
saying, like,
use them?
let's just say we could just remove the names from it. Remove.
Like, comment, subscribe. I'm skipping.
That's what I thought you were
When
getting
have
at.
we seen any of those guys actually be found?
Understand that. I don't see why it's so hard for this guy to understand that this is very possible. Being a rap star, being an entertainer, that has nothing to do with what you can do to be that person. But at the same time, I think it's even worse when you are a superstar or a rap star or whatever the case may be. Because you often have more resources and more gall to think that you can get away with it and buy people and send people away.
And that's something that Drake fans, all the Drake friends, they're not getting at the fact that when you're a superstar, when you're up there, when you have the money, literally whoever you want to. You could have your entourage. Grow your entourage. You could put people on your payroll that are to have the same mindset as you. You literally do that. And even I saw a video about Drake's shoot. He even has his own company. Not literally a legit security company, just his own security company.
Like, what is so hard for him to get at this point?
In a video with Mar going at with his thoughts.
Yeah, I see that shit.
What's your thoughts on that?
I feel like you got. I feel.
And if you, not a lot of people on, so it's an opportunity to speak out for him and be on his side, because you want to on you can benefit from it later. That's really what it is, because there's no other reason why you can strongly sit there and strongly believe in something else when you really don't have a clue.
We didn't say it was a bad record. We said Family Matters is probably the best song in this whole shit.
It ain't no probably, nigga. It's the best record that's released in this entire beef.
Hell, get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing? What? No, you right. I was dick riding. That's what I'm saying.
Literally, he was dick riding. Oh yeah, I gotta change it.
Shorty a freak, check I drop on the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is just swing. Shorty watching the back while I front from the back. Baby say bucket, go turn up the function. Won't move, they can bun react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving tight, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. And bodies dropping the sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm ready to rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came you was game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my you can push me on floors and aim for the kill and my bullets go spurging. Get it off the deuce and purge 'em. Get my Glock
perky, in the back while I back. Phoebe say, but from send me back. Spin on so clip bump. Spot him, he running like spliff. Bitches gon' fuck when I hit him with the gang, just eject, they're part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck. Fuck around with that boy on the screen.
Out with some.
Shorty a freak, check on driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a swing. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Burger go turn up the function. Won't move, they can bond react. Joe in the cuss, he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff, Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving 10, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech, and on top of this, somebody's dropping a sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6, and I'm ready to range, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came you was game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and ain't for the kill and my bullets go spurging. Get it off the deuce and purge him. Get my Glock, get my mask and my merging. Liam Neeson taking two, it's a murder. Homicide, SVU shit in order.
Shorty a freak, check on driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a smith. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Burger go turn up the function. Wrong move, they can bond react. Joe in the cuss, he clutching the semi-bullets. Run with that boy on the clip bump. He running like Ricky and make it that far, but he's when I hit him with the gang, just check that part of the team. That he talk that boy on the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arching the back while I front from the back. Baby say bucket, go turn up the function. Won't move, nigga bound react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that fun, but he spliff them. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving time, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. Somebody's dropping the sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm ready to rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and ain't for the kill and my bullets go spurging.
Clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that fun, but he spliff them. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that fun, but he spliff them. One check, rubber. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arching the back while I front from the back. Baby say bucket, go turn up the function. Won't move, nigga bound react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that fun, but he spliff them. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving time, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. Somebody's dropping the sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm ready to rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion.
So I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arching the back while I front from the back. Baby say bucket, go turn up the function. Won't move, nigga bound react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that fun, but he spliff them. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff them. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arching the back while I front from the back. Baby say bucket, go turn up the function. Won't move, nigga bound react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that fun, but he spliff them. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving time, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. Somebody's dropping the sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission. You can kill on my balls. Get it up, do see Liam Neeson taking how my SVU order.
The neck fuck around, put the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a swing. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Bucker go turn up the function. Won't move, they can bun react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving tight, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. Somebody's dropping a sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm ready to rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and aim for the kill and my bullets go spurging. Get it off the deuce and purge him. Get my Glock, get my mask, and my merging. Liam Neeson taking 2 is a murder. I'm a
team. Niggas be broken obsessed that he talk at the neck. Fuck around with that boy on the screen. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when I hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken obsessed that he talk at the neck. Fuck around with that boy on the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a swing. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Bucker go turn up the function. Won't move, they can bun react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving tight, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. Somebody's dropping a sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm ready to rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and aim for the kill and my bullets go spurging. Get it off the deuce and purge him. Get my Glock, get my mask, and my merging. Liam Neeson taking 2 is a murder. Homicide, SVU shit in order.
Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a swing. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Bucker go turn up the function. Won't move, they can bun react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when I hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken obsessed that he talk at the neck. Fuck around with that boy on the screen. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when I hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken obsessed that he talk at the neck. Fuck around with that boy on the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a swing. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Bucker go turn up the function. Won't move, they can bun react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving 10, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech, and on top of this, and bodies dropping in sec like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6, and I'm ready to range, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion. Like get my Glock, get my merger. Taking two is a murder. Homicide, SVU shit in order.
Shorty a freak, I'm driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a smith. Shorty arching the back while I throw from the back. Phoebe say Burger go turn up the function. Wrong move, they can bound react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running dumb. Shorty a freak, I'm driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a smooth. Shorty arching the back while I throw from the back. Phoebe say Burger go turn up the function. Wrong move, they can bound react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving 10, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech, and on top of this, and bodies dropping in sec like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a spliff, when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6, and I'm ready to range, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still you can put me on getting purged, I'm getting locked in my mass, my merchant. Liam Neeson taking two is a murder. Homicide, SVU shit in order.
Shorty a freak, I'm driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a smith. Shorty arching the back while I throw from the back. Around with that boy on the screen. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. Driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a smooth. Shorty arching the back while I throw from the back. Phoebe say Burger go turn up the function. Wrong move, they can bound react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving 10, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech, and on top of this, and bodies dropping in sec like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a spliff, when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6, and I'm ready to range, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion. emotion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and ain't for the kill, my bullets go spurging. Get it off.
Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a smooth. Shorty arching the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Bucket go turn up the function. Won't move, nigga bound react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that fun, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving tight, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this, and bodies dropping a sec like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm ready to rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoom through your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floor and kill. Go spurt it.
Turn up the function. Wrong move, they can bound react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that fun, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around with that boy on the screen. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a smooth. Shorty arching the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Bucket go turn up the function. Won't move, nigga bound react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told her, gon' fuck when the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving tight, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this, and bodies dropping a sec like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm ready to rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoom through your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and ain't for the kill, my bullets go spurging. Get it off the deuce and purge him. Get my Glock, get my mask, and my merging. Liam Neeson taking 2 is a murder. Homicide, SVU shit in order.
Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the back. Phoebe say Bucket go turn up the function. Wrong move, they can bound react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken, obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Pick up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arching the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say burger, go turn up the function. Won't move, nigga bound react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff dumb. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving time, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. Somebody dropping a sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm murder slow rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth out and go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets straight zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and ain't for the kill and my bullets go spurging.
Clap, so I hope you don't crack. Pick up the perky, that bitch is just back. Phoebe say burger, turn the function. About react. Joe in the clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff dumb. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff dumb. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Pick up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arching the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say burger, go turn up the function. Won't move, nigga bound react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff dumb. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up stats that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving time, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. Somebody dropping a sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm murder slow rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth out and go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets straight zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and ain't for the kill and my bullets go spurging. Get it off the deuce and purge him. Get my Glock, get my mask and my merging. Liam Neeson taking 2, it's a murder. Homicide, SVU shit in order.
Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a smith. Shorty arching the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say burger, go turn up the function. Wrong move, nigga bound react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff dumb. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. I told no, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky and make it that far, but he spliff dumb. Bitches gon' fuck when they hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Burger, go turn up the function. Won't move, they can bun react. Joe in the cut, say he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving tight, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. Somebody's dropping a sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm ready to rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and aim for the kill and my bullets go spurging. Get it off the deuce and purge him. Get my Glock and my mask and my merging. Liam Neeson taking 2, it's a murder. Homicide, SVU shit in order.
Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Burger, go turn up the function. Wrong move, they can bun react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told Lo, so lift, just hit put that boy on the screen. I told Lo, so lift, dump, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff, dump. Bitches gon' fuck when I hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken obsessed that he talk at the neck, fuck around, put that boy on the screen. Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Burger, go turn up the function. Won't move, they can bun react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck in the game when the hang just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up, stats that he talk at the neck. Fuck around, put that boy on the screen.
I'm moving tight, nigga, never missing. Yeah, I come with the tech on top of this. Somebody's dropping a sack like I'm on a mission. My hollows, they rip through your tunnel vision. My game, they come all ready. Clutching my grip in the red bean and splits when I'm smoking a split when I'm keeping it steady. Banging on mission, she come with the 6 and I'm ready to rage, but I rip through your belly. I bust your mouth, I didn't go to the telly. Came use game, but you still couldn't get me. My bullets, they zoomed on your body like jelly. I keep my bullets in motion, but my 40 love cause a commotion. I keep my bullets in motion, but my Glocky love feeling important. Either way, you gon' end in a coffin. Body stiff like Medusa was orphan. Mine is still, you gon' push me on floors and aim for the kill and my bullets go spurging. Get it off the deuce and purge him. Get my Glock and my mask and my merging. Liam Neeson taking 2, it's a murder. Homicide, SVU shit in order.
Shorty a freak, took her driving the boat while she making the clap, so I hope she don't crash. Geek up the perky, that bitch is a switch. Shorty arch in the back while I front from the back. Phoebe say Burger, go turn up the function. Wrong move, they can bun react. Joe in the cut, said he clutching the semi-bullets, rip his body spin off in a renty. I told Lo, so lift them, clip bump. Spot him, he running like Ricky, ain't make it that far, but he spliff dump. Bitches gon' fuck when I hang with the gang, just eject, they a part of the team. Niggas be broken up on the screen. He running that far, but he spliff. With the gang.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. That. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. If you guys are watching this. Back into I had to like
black or some shit.
I'm gonna put you at number 4.
I appreciate the follow, man.
I'm gonna put you at number 3.
Who you pointing at?
Vilone hoodie.
I can't even like talk to you like you know my cousin.
Shit. Like them pants,
It ain't that hard on Chris.
Okay, not too much. Not too
Muffle.
Not too much. Let me answer the question because you asked me the question. You feel me? Anyways, I'm gonna put you at 2, and then you at 1.
Yeah. You at 2 and Duke at 1.
I'm at number 1.
Actually, I kind of want to switch him.
Kind of want to switch. You pick. Just pick.
I don't know. I'm fucking with his fit. Like I like his pants. They fire.
It's about everything. That's not just the fit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could,
Face, hair, everything.
Oh my bad. Yeah. Damn. Is that my sister? Oh yeah.
Why your ass getting gangbanged over here?
I'm not. Hold on, pause.
What's going on?
Asked me to put them in order.
Oh, okay.
Number 1 to number 4. 4 to number 1.
Who's number 1? Because listen.
But yeah. Okay, so I'll just do like 2, 1 type shit.
For sure.
That's crazy. Like behind, you got that like out of some like court or some shit.
No Diddy. Everybody ugly.
So called
all Diddy.
All Diddy.
The nigga in the blue look the best. No Diddy.
That's what I'm saying.
You just drop dick in your mouth. Nah, Duke. Nah, hell nah, Duke. They dick eating. Hell nah. It's because you got that chain.
Wanna upgrade but still
my mama merch. He got his own personal chain in here on my mama.
Fuck about no fucking.
Nah, we ain't asking about y'all. We not talking about y'all. We talking about, some others. Hey, we talking about
Keep it a buck. His fit.
Just 2 best friends trying things that are new. We got this guy and this guy too.
Have it. It's not. I could see my, but on but I tried. Up there. Anyways,
some serious injuries during the New York Knicks have dealt with some serious injuries during the playoffs here, and unfortunately I think they could be at risk of losing Josh Hart for Game 6, and we're going to talk about why in this video. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Brian Suter, and my goal in this channel is to help teach you about the medical side of the sports world. Now, we're going to talk mainly about Josh Hart and what I think could be going on with this injury, but we'll also touch on just this overall picture and story with the Knicks and the injuries during the postseason here, because there's been a lot of criticism at their coach and just how the excessive minutes have been managed here. So first of all, my concern for Josh Hart is that he's dealing with some type of an abdominal muscle strain. We saw he had some sort of, hopefully it was an ice pack and not a heating pack. We'll talk about why. But eventually we saw him, this looked like it happened in the first quarter of the game, continue to try and push and play through this, clearly seemed to be making things worse before ultimately leaving the game in the middle of the fourth quarter, and frankly, it seemed like the game was out of hand. The injury looks to be on the left abdomen for Josh Hart, and this really didn't seem to be the initial play, but really where he aggravated it here. And in this position, as he's reaching up to try and get this rebound, he's going to be putting excessive stretch on those abdominal muscles. So as you jump up, your back is going to be a little bit extended, and then you're going to put excess stress on those abdominal muscles, on the various layers. And then to make it even worse, as you come down through here, this motion of that leg swinging up, he's trying to bring that left arm down. That's going to result in a forceful contraction of those ab muscles on that left side, and likely when he exacerbated or made that strain worse. We could see here on the sidelines, he was clearly pointing at that left kind of upper abdominal area, which clues us in as to what muscles and what could be happening here. When the second half started, we saw him wearing some kinesio tape on, again, that left side of the abdomen. And then here on the sidelines, just before he went out, some sort of heating pack, ice pack, applying to that same area. I have real concern that Hart is not going to be available for Game 7, and if he is going to just exacerbate this, make it worse, and then potentially not be able to continue or be anywhere near effective as the Knicks need him to be. We'll talk about why, we'll go over the anatomy, but first I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video. This video is sponsored right now and check out. So if you're looking for a comfortable new office chair or some really stylish and unique home furnishings, be sure and check out Eureka Ergonomic today. Looking at our biodigital anatomy tool, let's talk about the different layers of the abdominal wall and the abdominal muscles. So the first muscle, starting from the superficial and going deep, is going to be the external oblique. Of course, you have these on both sides. If we hide the external oblique, then we're going to see the internal oblique. And the external oblique and the internal oblique work in different directions in terms of how we rotate and bend our trunk and our core to one side or the other. If you then hide the internal oblique, then you're going to see the rectus. The rectus abdominis is this muscle right here. It's what gives us that six-pack appearance. And then if we ultimately hide the rectus abdominis, then we're going to see the transverse abdominis. So there's multiple different layers as we work our way down through the abdomen from superficial to deep. And really, any of these muscles could be involved. My suspicion is that we're dealing with either the rectus abdominis or one of the oblique muscles as opposed to that deeper transverse abdominis, because that's a little bit more of just a stability to the organ, to the abdominal wall, rather than an active muscle involved in those rotational bending or that flexion of the trunk. So I'd suspect either a rectus abdominis strain, internal, external oblique, but all of them are going to have the same sort of implications in my mind for how effective and what we could expect here with Josh Hart. Now, what is happening in an injury like this? It's the same as when you have a hamstring strain, a quad strain, etc. The muscle fibers in the abdomen are tearing. When those muscle fibers tear, you get bleeding, you get a hematoma that accumulates within that area. Subsequent pull, subsequent tear can make that hematoma worse. And that's kind of my concern with what we saw progress here with Hart. Clearly some injury happened here early on. If we go back to that play that we were talking about, as he extends up, thinking of all those layers of the abdomen, nobody hits him here in the abdomen. This is just a stretch on that area as he's contracting those muscles. And I didn't see a hit that would cause this either. You know, typically you're gonna have to get a really hard blow right in that area, and nothing looked to strike him on that left side of the abdomen. So you're gonna strain those muscles initially, and then each time you have pain, that's a sign that you're continuing to pull on those muscle fibers. So it's a really tough balance of trying to play through to some degree, but then also not make it worse. And I think there's real concern that he could have made it worse, which is a tough balance to fight when you're there in the game, a big game 6 where the Knicks are trying to close it out. This kinesio tape we saw on Hart, I'll admit, I don't think it's doing a darn thing. You think about all these layers, I don't really know what you're going to effectively stabilize when the points of this tape is just the skin. I mean, you're not able to actually stabilize and anchor anything in the muscle itself. You're just taping the skin, which is moving back and forth on top of the muscle. So probably just a way to try to help him with pain relief, but not anything that's actually going to support those muscles. You can see here the outline of that rectus abdominis. The obliques, of course, are going to be more here on. Use heat. You don't want to do a lot of massage because all that's going to do is make the bleeding, make the trauma in the muscle worse. And so if anything, you want to compress to help stop that hematoma, that bleeding from accumulating, and you want to use ice to help cause some constriction of the blood vessels to not make that blood hematoma worse. So I think he'll probably try to play. I think they'll see him go out there, but I don't think he's going to be that effective. Anytime you're trying to reach, you're trying to jump, you're trying to extend, Game 7 is just way here. And so I think there's going to be a real struggle for him to be effective if he's able to play at all. OG Anunoby doesn't seem like he's anywhere close. We have only seen him do some light on-court work. I don't think he's going to progress from that to playing in a full Game 7 here in just a couple of days. And so I think there's a real chance that the Knicks could be without Anunoby, of course, and then potentially without Hart as they go into Game 7 at home. This whole question of the minutes issues for Hart, which that's by over time. Don't really put these things off. Hart, yes, he's been playing a ton of minutes, and so with that, you're going to have increased muscle fatigue. You're going to have more risk for overuse injuries. So Hart's might be a case where we truly saw some overuse from all those extended minutes, but it's the playoffs. If you asked Hart, he's going to want to continue playing, and you're not going to take him out just because you're worried he might get an ab strain. So I hope we get a good competitive game. I hope Hart's able to go, but I'm concerned that he has an ab strain that's just going to get worse and not be effective. That's it for the video. Let me know as always any questions or comments down below, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.
Now this one.
Are you a CrossFit studio owner or manager tirelessly juggling multiple tools to run your business?
It's official. Joel. It's official. Joel Embiid is the new most hated player in the NBA. Between the flopping, foul baiting, and dirty play after dirty play, Joel Embiid's likability is at an all-time low.
I'll wipe my ass with Embiid! Smoke some weed!
What adds fuel to the fire is that he's one of the best players in the NBA, and people can't stand it. It's gotten so bad that even at a Sixers home game, the stadium is filled with F. Embiid chants by rival fans. The Embiid drama is one of the wildest superstar treatments and attitudes we've ever seen in sports. But how did we get here? After he won the MVP in 2023, Embiid was relentlessly slandered for it. Pundits across NBA media and fans argued that Embiid's win over Jokic was a complete robbery.
Now he's one of one.
the only MVP to never even make it out of round 2.
Despite his legendary regular season play, Joker was the best player on the 1 seed in the West, while Embiid was the best player on the 3rd seed in the East. Not only that, but the advanced stat nerds were always ready to line up and tell you about how, by almost every metric, Jokic was the superior player.
One of the best passers in the league, he's on pace to pass Wilt Chamberlain with the most assists in a season for a center. That's MVP to me.
But this came after years of Embiid and Sixers fans calling robbery every time he didn't win the trophy. After basically begging for MVP for over 3 years, Embiid finally got what he wanted. But the trophy he won didn't earn him any respect from the rest of the world. It just fueled more hate. People even accused the league of rigging the vote in Embiid's favor because of racial bias. But this season, it looked like he may have had a real chance to change everyone's minds. Like in years past, Embiid started the 2024 regular season looking like an all-time great. He averaged over 30 points a game, 10-plus boards, and around 6 assists. He also put up 70 in a record-breaking game against the Spurs. It looked like he was once again going to be an MVP frontrunner, and this time, his win would be nearly undeniable. But then, almost like clockwork, Joel suffered a nasty injury. In January 2024, during a game against Golden State, Embiid completely tore his meniscus. He had surgery and was out for 8 weeks, but he returned at the end of the regular season. People thought the Embiid-led Sixers might be ready to make a serious playoff run.
When Joel Embiid came back for the very end of the regular season, I thought to myself, what a warrior. He could so easily have not tried to make it back here. He's got the knee, all that kind of stuff.
But once the playoffs started, Embiid flipped everyone's opinions with his usual antics. During the regular season, Embiid is known as a hothead serial flopper. But during the playoffs, with everybody watching, that just gets amplified. During the Sixers playoff series against the Knicks, Embiid quickly gained the reputation of being the dirtiest player in the NBA, especially among Knicks fans.
The Sixers got a game. Got a game? Got a game? Okay, great. You got a game. Joel Embiid's the dirtiest player in the NBA, not named Draymond Green.
The NBA has its share of villains. Trae Young, who's a notorious foul baiter. Draymond Green, who's had way too many flagrants to count. And Dylan Brooks, who can't keep his mouth shut. But somehow, Embiid has managed to outdo all three in one playoff series.
But you tell me what part of Embiid's game last night, from that standpoint, wasn't everything that Draymond Green does? It was dirty, it was repetitive, it was intentional, and it was uncalled for.
Once the series started, the Knicks and the Sixers couldn't even get halfway through Game 1 before the entire arena was chanting FMB because fans were frustrated by his play. But Game 1 was just the start. Throughout the series, Embiid caused several controversies with his blatantly dirty play. During Game 3 of the series, while the Sixers were down 2-0, Embiid lost his temper only minutes into the game. He got knocked to the ground by OG Anunoby, and once he realized he wasn't getting the call, he was pissed. OG passed the ball to Mitchell Robinson, and
happy birthday, Marty. Oh, no, you don't.
That was the dirtiest of all time. Like, I hate being terrible. Like, that's what I was. Stop like that. Screaming. Ads. I can't skip the ads. Don't even say, oh, why are you? Now I can skip.
He became Embiid's new target. While Robinson was going for a layup, Embiid pulled his legs down and then pushed him away once he was on the ground. Robinson re-injured his surgically repaired ankle because of what Embiid did. And Robinson's teammates, along with Knicks fans, were livid. The entire Knicks team was ready to throw hands with Embiid, but the ref broke it up before it got too serious. But that's only one of many times in this series when Joel angered millions of fans in New York. Only one game later, he stepped straight onto Josh Hart's knee at the end of a play. During that same game, he elbowed Jalen Brunson straight in the face. And after all that, he was getting booed out of the arena at a home game.
Disappointing. I love our fans. Think it's unfortunate, and I'm not calling them out, but it is disappointing. Obviously, you got a lot of Knicks fans, and they're down the road and never seen it. And I've been here for 10 years. kind of pisses me off.
Of course, being booed at home is nothing new for a Philadelphia sports athlete, especially for Embiid, who is a notorious playoff choker, which is just more fuel for the hate fire. Embiid has been in the league since 2014, but
He choking. You know what he doing? Choking.
didn't play his first game until 2016 due to injury. He has been to the playoffs 7 times since, but somehow has never taken the Sixers to a conference finals. The closest the Sixers have ever gotten during the process was in the 2019 playoffs, and we all know how that turned out.
For the win!
Back then, people spread the blame around the team, but Joel has never consistently performed at an elite level in the postseason when it matters the most. In his playoff career, Embiid has failed to make a shot in the fourth quarter 21.2% of the time, meaning that in his 59 total playoff games, Embiid couldn't make a single bucket during the fourth in 12 of them. But instead of working on improving his clear postseason falloff, Embiid has reverted to screaming at refs when he doesn't get his way, flagrant fouls, and flopping every single chance he's gotten. During a pivotal point in Game 4 of the Knicks series, the Sixers are down 2-1 overall, and it's the fourth. The Sixers are down 4 points in the game, and there are 24 seconds left on the clock. The team gets the ball to their guy, Embiid. He's set up for a wide-open mid-range shot, but he doesn't take it. Instead, he tries to draw a foul, which doesn't work in his favor, and the Sixers lose the game, bringing the series to 3-1. Of course, Embiid was upset, and he never hesitates to share when a call doesn't go the Sixers' way. Game 2 of the series ended with a controversial no call on Tyrese Maxey, and Embiid thought it was unacceptable.
I mean, Tyrese got fouled, a couple times. We just had the same thing happen against Miami with.
I'm sorry. I am extreme. I was stable my camera. Okay. But like I said, I'm kind of hungry. Can be. I really don't need for that. Thinking about the fouls. I know he got fouled, and I didn't. Yeah, he about the fouls and stuff. Who here, motherfucking?
That's unacceptable.
What makes his crybaby mentality even worse is that 1 game later, the Sixers took their first game in the series. Embiid scored a whopping 50 points, his highest scoring playoff game of all time. But nearly half of all those points came from 19 free throws made on 21 attempts, more than the entire Knicks team combined. Game 3 was the only game in the series in which the Sixers had a definitive victory over the Knicks. And it was the game where Embiid, the notorious flopping free throw merchant, took the most free throws he would through the entire series. In hindsight, this game just fed the narrative of the haters who say that if Embiid isn't going up to the line 15+ times a game, he cannot win. Embiid revealed after the game that he had actually been diagnosed with Bell's palsy before it started because of his performance despite the problem, but by the time the next game rolled around, people already didn't care again and were calling it just another excuse.
I don't know exactly what happened, but obviously I guess that's a normal thing. I think he started a day or two before the Miami game, and I had, bad migraines and thought it was nothing, but usually I don't like to check it out, but for some reason I ended up, having to tell, somebody, and that's why that Miami game, it was just, my body was just, I was just not feeling it.
The only other game the Sixers won in the series was a miracle, and it had nothing to do with Embiid. During Game 5, Tyrese Maxey had a 4-point play followed by a 3-pointer from the logo, forcing overtime. The Sixers won OT, forcing a Game 6. What the refs didn't notice is that Maxey traveled on the 4-point play that kept the Sixers alive. So, only 3 games after complaining about a foul changing the outcome of another, Embiid's hope of finally achieving playoff success were kept alive by a bad call in his team's favor. But that didn't matter, because after all of Embiid's dirty play and all the complaining, the Sixers lost in Game 6 against the Knicks, with Embiid fouling out at the end of the fourth once again. When you compound all of Embiid's nonsense during the normal regular season antics, it all do get made.
Alright, I'm ending the stream right now. You guys enjoy. Post the full stream on my. Love you guys.